Hi, my name is Todd Inman. I'd like to help erase the stigma associated with mental illness and to give sufferers and families hope.
This short film gives some background and context to a remarkable story of tragedy turned triumph.
As a mental health overcomer, I've really led 3 lives. My first life was normal behavior with some irrational decisions. Secondly, it deals with my crisis, which deals with an unsettled mind associated with some risky behaviors. And lastly was my recovery, which dealt with climbing a steep mountain to repair my life.
Well, I was introduced to Todd in 1992. Then we lost contact for a while and reconnected in 2003. Todd had a great personality, great spirit, fun to be around, loves the Lord, and he just really wants to make everybody feel warm and welcome and special.
If Todd's mental health crisis happened today, I'd be a lot more prepared to help him. During his original crisis, there was no support system, and I wasn't able to recognize the signs that Todd was having a mental health crisis. Today, I'd be able to recognize the signs and be able to put together a plan along with his support system to offer him guidance and also to direct him to where he could get help. We'd also be there to support him, to check on him, and monitor how he's doing.
Todd lost a very ugly custody battle for his 2 kids, and they moved 350 miles away. That was the trigger for Todd's crisis that revealed he had undiagnosed mental illness.
I lost hope that Todd would ever recover to be the man that I used to know because he had such a long battle with alcohol abuse, multiple institutions, and Todd withdrew himself from everyone in his life except his mother and myself.
The tragic climax of my crisis is when I had a 10% chance of living due to my risky behavior. If I did survive, the prognosis was that if I could carry on basic conversations, take care of basic grooming needs, and barely leave the house, that would be called a success.
Before Todd's breakdown, I didn't know much about mental illness. I had never faced that before with any family and or friends, so it was all foreign to me. I had a couple classes, psych and soc, which touched upon some things, but this was all new.
For some people, an early sign that there could be undiagnosed mental illness can be bizarre behavior while drinking alcohol.
Unfortunately, alcohol was a poison, and it changed my natural personality into somebody I'm not quite proud of.
Todd is sober, so not having to worry about if he's going to be a different person the next morning or the same day. He's just going to be that same person through and through, and I'm proud of him.
One of the challenges with dealing with mental illness is the impact it has on the people in your life.
You can't change the past, but you can make amends and change your behavior and become an asset to the people in your life.
Todd and I are members of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. We became members in spring of 1994, along with 7 other men. What Todd brings to the table is his leadership skills. Todd always takes charge, whether it's planning a trip to Ghana or a reunion in Chicago.
It's important for me to be obedient to my treatment plan and what I call the pillars of recovery. That consists of faith, sobriety, medication, and wise lifestyle choices.
What impresses me about Todd's road to recovery after his mental health crisis is his dedication to both physical and mental health. Todd's transformed his body through exercise and eating well. He's been sober for 12 years. It's quite an accomplishment. Todd has also transformed his career through working on multimedia projects, some which have gotten national acclaim. Todd also pays it forward by doing school workshops with the youth, and he's also been an advocate for mental health, which keeps us all more aware on mental health crisis and how to help.
The advice that I would give to loved ones of sufferers is to please seek help when necessary. Be obedient to all medications that are prescribed from your doctor. And when you start to have those sad or unusual type of feelings, please let somebody know.
Fortunately enough, in 2023, there's a greater awareness and people can easily find the help they need.
For more information about signs of mental illness and where to get help, go to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration website or the National Alliance for Mental Illness website.
I am blessed that my mother, who passed away in 2022, got a chance to see me bounce back to become the man she always knew I could be.